Arsenal didn't register a goal against Liverpool last season, despite playing 4 times. Now tell me they're going to win this evening. Ben White has his first defensive duties, and Saka is away into Odegaard. Odegaard through the lines, and it's 1-0. Martinelli, 1 minute from kickoff, and Martinelli has put the ball in the back of the net. That is a shell shock to Liverpool. 1-0 down after 1 minute of football being played at the Emirates. No one has won a game of football in the first 5 minutes, but it can certainly be lost. Partey out to White on the right-hand side, looks to put a ball in. It's gone behind everyone. Wow, big save from Alisson. Just so scary how Arsenal can get in behind Liverpool's defence so easily. They missed the press once, and instantly Arsenal are on the attack. Arsenal really looking to exploit the wide areas. It looks like Tsimikas is the one playing really out wide, hugging the touchline on the left, and Diaz has been given the licence to come inside, drop into the midfield at times. Arnold's looked for the run of Jota. Jota's going to get the ball, and they're appealing for handball. VAR's going to have a look at this. Is it a handball by Gabriel? It has hit his hand. This could be a penalty. Diogo Jota looks to put the ball in. It hits Gabriel's hand. It's unnatural. It's up there. It's stopped the ball. This very well could be a penalty for Liverpool. Not been given. Wow. Wow. Thiago looks on it today. It just seems like the link between him and Henderson just doesn't feel right. Nunez has found a little bit of space on his right-hand side. Stings the hands of Ramsdale. First shot on target. Just needs a goal. He needs a goal. Henderson plays it out wide to Salah. Salah's got a tiny bit of room. Can he work with it? He's got inside. He's got outside. It's a poor shot. It's more of what we want to see from Salah. Skipping past 2 men in between Martinelli and Tomiyasu. It's just a weak shot. I think Liverpool will be encouraged by definitely the last 15 minutes. They'll know that they can get at this Arsenal side, and they look a little bit more confident on the ball in these really tight areas. Trent lets one go. Diaz looks to nod it. Can he get it in the box for Nunez? And it's 1-1. Nunez has scored. He's broken his 6-game goal drought. Saliba that loses out, puts the ball into the box, and Nunez beats Ramsdale to it on the floor, sliding in. 34 minutes gone, and it's 1-1. Thiago speaking to Diaz in his native Portuguese, or Spanish, or Guatemalan. I don't know. Who's to say they don't speak Guatemalan? That's my question. Well, whatever language he does speak, he'll be speaking it from the bench, because it looks as though he's come off for Roberto Firmino. Wow, that's a dirty challenge. Jota and Nunez on this left-hand side, linking up really well. Good close control, and it's a bit of a crunching tackle on Jota, to be fair. Not the ball we wanted. Could Arsenal get on the counter-attack here, though? It's a 3v3. Henderson's back to defend Martinelli. Martinelli's cut back on both of them into the box, and Saka... It's 2-1 on the counter, on the brink of half-time. And like I said, Arsenal are so deadly on the counter. Liverpool with a free kick in Arsenal's half, and it changes the entire momentum of the game. It changes the half-time team talk. Wow, 2-1, and Klopp looks dumbfounded. Second half is underway. Interesting, they've switched sides. I don't know if that's a tactical decision made by the managers, but wow, Trent is off. That's big. That's huge. There might have been a break in between the goal and the second half, but Arsenal have carried on the momentum really well. What a ball that is from Jota. Firmino! And it makes it 2. Roberto Firmino came on for Luis Diaz. He went off in the first half, and it was a beautiful ball by Jota into the path of Firmino. Doesn't even take a look at the goal. Instinctively knows where that bottom left-hand corner is. It couldn't get any tighter. I am quite excited to see how Gomez does, because he was slaughtered after his performance in Naples in the Champions League. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes back, see what sort of performance he puts in. What a ball from Odegaard to the byline, and Matip does brilliantly. Reads the ball from the byline well, out for a corner. But that chance by Jesus is so similar to the first goal, the second goal in the first half. The press gets broken, they play through the press, a 3v3, and it's Jesus' ball that just can't quite find Odegaard, and Matip puts it out for a corner. Prime getting their money's worth there. Does Joe Gomez drink Prime? That'll be the question. After his performance against Napoli, KSI will be hoping not. So it looks like Liverpool have moved to a 4-3-3, going back to something similar to last season. I do just worry that when they did that against Rangers, that was when Rangers came back into the game and looked more of a threat. It's just a 1-2 that breaks the line, and Ben White is looking to break into the third. Odegaard's done brilliantly. Martinelli's on his own. Looks to cut on his right-hand side. Xhaka shoots one in the box. Konate Oh my god. I don't even know if I described that well. That was just hell. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Xhaka again into the mix up. And it's a penalty. It's a penalty to Arsenal, for God's sake. Oh, it's not a penalty. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives when that is a penalty? What are you supposed to do? It's a toe on the calf, man. It looks like it's going to be Saka that's going to step up. I mean, fair play to him. He's had to wait about 20 minutes to take this penalty. Saka is still waiting. Puts the ball on the spot. This could be huge. To go in front for the third time in the 90. Up against Alisson. Saka takes! And it's a goal. It's a goal. He's done brilliantly well. He's done really well to the lad. Fair play. So he's added on 5 minutes, right? And he spent 2 of the 5 minutes having a natter. Just play football. There's 3 minutes of the game left. This is the final 5 minutes. If you're unhappy with people arguing, understand it's competitive sport. Both teams want to win. Let them get on with it. Right, so far, we've had 4 minutes of extra time, and 1 of them has been used to play football. Still talking to the managers. Arsenal have won 3-2 at the Emirates. After such a one-sided affairs last season, Arteta being questioned right from the very start. He's got his win over Jurgen Klopp, over Liverpool, sending them to the top of the table. Can't lie, that hurts, man. That really hurts. It feels symbolic. It feels as though today Arsenal have cemented themselves that they are well in the race for this year's Premier League. And any slither of hope that Liverpool might just be able to contribute to that title race this season might have just been ended at the Emirates. Changing of the guard, some would say, this season. Arteta's men, Arteta himself will be delighted with that.